imagine dragging these nuts across thy face. Amen. What bloometh fair within the Netherlands fields? Tulips, O Lord. Tulips wrapped around my dick. Rejoice, rejoice. Hast thou tasted the feast of Sugandhis? What food is this, O Father? Suck on these nuts! Allah, Allah. Dost thou drink the brew kombucha? We sip kombucha mouth on these nuts. Bubbles of joy arise. Know ye, my friends, Eden and Wendy. Eden laugh when these nuts strikes the back of your mouth. Amen, amen. I was stricken with the malady ligma. What ailment, O sufferer? Ligma nuts! Praise be. Do ye enjoy the pudding of joy? We do, we do. Putting these nuts in your mouth. For humor is salvation. Let mirth endure forever.
Yeah, I was talking to Kat about that gap this morning. Absolutely, we're talking about that gap. I don't know what it is. So what we're talking about is this gap right here. Let's clean this up. So normally they run 3. Hello, welcome in. But yeah, Costco Jomo, big old gap in the middle of this fusion. Maybe a Soulstone Lego finally. Like, what do you think is going to be in there? I don't really know. But yeah, we've got Gear Hunters right here. No Gear Hunter in the middle, which then there's sometimes 3, right? And then we got Gear Hunter over here. So what are they going to put here in the middle? There's a gap. They're going to put probably like a Deck of Fates, Hero's Path, something like that. Can't choose Big Mithralic or Bayek. Well, Arena or PvP? Boy, these are some dummy-dumb teams here. Well, here's the thing. So there really is 115 fragments, so you can't, let's just say what it is. It's really only 115 fragments, right? It's not 135. Just delete that out of our brains. It's 115. So you can't skip the Summon Rush, but you can skip maybe the Champion Chase. So that's going to be my plan, is to skip the Champion Chase. No, this guy's a nerd. I don't know if I want to do that. Yeah, so if you skip the Champion Chase, so what kind of double drops, did they say if there's going to be double drops for the Summon Rush? We're just going to have to open up 12 or like six Sacred Shards, because I don't even know. Well, how are you going to skip it? It's 20 points. 20 points. The 10 points here is the top of a tournament. The points here is the top of a tournament. You're not going to, it's, you know, you can't skip it. 100 points. If you skip nothing else and you skip the Summon Rush, then you only have 95. You have to do the summon rush, and then you can skip the champion chase, and then you'll have 100. There's not 135. There's only 115, so you can only skip 15 because these are for first place in the tournament. You're not going to get those unless you're a crazy person. Yeah. Yeah, kind of dumb. Let's see. Where are we at? Let's load up Spider real quick. Actually, I need to. Oh man. All right, we'll do it this way, I guess. I don't know what to do with this. Just do 1 stars. Okay. So we got that running in the background. That's not going to do anything, but what else we got to do today? We got Classic Arena. We're kind of stalled there. Distorted's done. Let's go finish Cursed Cities. That's what we're going to do. We're going to finish Cursed City. Okay, so free roster reviews. I'm trying to get through this really, really dumb node right here. So I upgraded some bad characters. These two here. All right. Tavern Ascend. Okay. All right, let's go back out of this, and then let's see. Oh, I don't like the way that works. It kicks you out of that thing. Spider Tournament, 150 silver will last you 14 seconds in Raid Shadow Legends.
Dost thou drink the brew kombucha? We sip kombucha mouth on these.
Any idea what are there going to be 2Xs tomorrow? What kind of shard event is for tomorrow? What's up, Brighton? What am I doing? I can't think. Oh, I was doing something. Oh, this. Cursed City. S8. Girly. Uh-oh. Champions. Girly. Tavern. A 200,000 silver. Oh. Okay. So, oh my God, why does it kick me out of the? It kicks me out of the cursed city whenever you do that. It's so annoying. Oh, good. It was creepy. Oh, good. Did you tell them that their mom is creepy? That's what I would have said. Your mom is creepy. Oh, all right. Let's fire up the Hell's Hades. Okay. Posted an event in Discord. Thank you. Thank you. So basically, there's no 2x. I don't care about. I'm not a fan of 15x, all that stuff at all. I just don't think it's a real thing. Like, so there's 200, let's say there's 250 legendary champions and 100 legendary voids. And so you're going to get a 15 more slots in that. So instead of your odds, so let's say you're opening sacred shards, which have a 6%, or ancient shards, which have 0.5%. So when you pull a legendary, it's now like at best you have a 10% chance. All right, we gotta shut this down. Shards are not for champs, only event currency. What? I don't understand. Oh yeah. Oh no, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I see people like flesh. No, gotta back up. Oh, I need to get XYZ champion. And I just threw $500 into it, and I can't understand why I didn't pull it. I don't understand that. Yeah, shards are for event currency, and whatever characters you get, that's what you get. It just doesn't matter. They're not. Yeah, 100%. I know people spend money on, oh, it's 15x. It's like, well, don't do that. It's not. Yeah, I mean, shards are just for events. Yeah, that's it. Um, if you get something, you get something. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. 1,000%, right? Oh, come on. What the hell's going on? I'm trying to get Hell Hades to work so I can I didn't finish him. How long do you think it'll take for me to finish him? Let's finish him. Spend a little bit of gems. We'll come back to that. Solinar was the last boosted shard. Yeah, I mean, unless you want to spend like $3,000, how are you going to get him? I mean, I think that was the math on him was $3,000, if I remember correctly, for Solinar. I remember being like, you had to pull 1,000 void shards. Wait a minute, is that them? Hold on, I may have to step aside. Ring. Sign in. Continue. Password. Enter. Person at the front door? No. Two-step. All right, I will be back shortly.
Descende o ludus gloriosus in telefonum nostrum ubi campiones pugniant et gloria non finitur.
Tripling your Hydra damage is bonkers, man. I'm not muted now. All right, what are we doing? All right, I just let's see if we got this to work. Oh, it works. Oh shit, I have this running in the background. How many gems is it just like going through? So we're trying to Curse City. We're trying to finish this right here. We gotta make, you know what? We gotta make a video about, hold on. We gotta make a video about the event too. So this is what, Woed or something? Woed, Woed? Roads. Ow, my body, that hurts. Ow. All right, let's see. Let's do this real quick. Let's do her masteries. Upgrading bad epics to do Curse City. I don't know, man. And then we also need to give her a artifact. Oh, we need to use a blessing. Cruelty? And then what else do we need to give her? A journal and Necrotis. Like standard issue relic. Probably my favorite one. Why did it disappear? Some of the UIs are... I take everything to 9. Uh-oh, it's hanging. Hello, what's up, Deadeye Knight? I don't know if she's completely useless. I mean, that may be a little bit of an exaggeration. She just wasn't on my list of characters to upgrade. All right, let's give her the turn meter standard issue down here. All right, and then let's see. This guy is being worked on, 798. Oh, how long do we want to do that for? Well, let's work on him for a little bit. Wait, we didn't finish her. What am I doing? We didn't put gear on her yet. Okay. So do I want to steal equipped artifacts? She's really bad. We're not going to use her anywhere but right here, right now. So we just need her speed and accuracy. How much accuracy does she need? HP, speed, accuracy. All right, let's just stick to it. Stats. 1. She comes out like 500 accuracy. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to drop it down. Previously, Hellhage called it the most useless epic. So she's actually pretty useful now. Oh, my body hurts. Woad. I like Woad. Like, remember, was it Super Troopers? He's like, Roads. Woad. Yeah, I'm going to use her in Curse City. .419 accuracy doesn't help her. All right. I see. Sometimes this is not good. There's just no reason for her to be like above 320. Hairy Nipples. I think what a name. I think it was Black Sheep. Maybe it was Black Sheep. Yeah, I can't remember the Woads thing. Grandparents are here, and he's asleep. They love Charlie, and so they're here just to see Charlie. Well, actually, it's Mother's Day and Kat's birthday this weekend, so. Why is it giving her such a slow speed? All right, we're not doing it that way. You don't take turns, you're not very good. I mean, she doesn't need to have like the best gear, but I just want to get through this cursed city. I mean, I don't have to go crazy on the cursed city. It's just, you know, 262, 282. Yeah, that's the kind of speed we need. Okay. Equip, continue. Live refresh. Okay, let's just take these all to 12. And I'm not going to do anything else with this stuff. The 12 is good. She's just pretty much going to hold on to this equipment for now until... I mean, somebody else will use this equipment. And 12 is not too super expensive. Hairy nipples? Yeah, I know. Hey, man, whatever you're into. Or if you have them, cool. All right, we're trying to get this guy done right here. Will it let me do? It will. But we're trying to get him done. No, it doesn't pull gear off of champs. It's pulling it off that champion. It's kind of weird. We're going to put that in the video also. It just means that it's pulling it off of that champion. Oh, I checked it. I don't care about hairy nipples. Yeah, it's just pulling it off of that exact champion and replacing it, the gear. Correct. If you have 5 pieces, it won't just kind of hunt for 6. Yes, it's ripping them off and putting what it thinks is on there is better. It's literally for storage. Like if Let's say you're going into Curse City and you have to take in a 5 or a 40 or 50. Man, just hit that auto equip and go in. It's storage. It's literally storage. It's all it is it's crowd control carry. Yeah, we gotta wait. I'm not gonna wait. Okay, that's all you get for today. And then maybe we won't get through it, maybe we will. No. Well, that's what it said. You didn't read, there was a whole post about it. Nips. They specifically said it was an update that borked Chimera, and that's why they're issuing out compensation and all that stuff. Yeah, there was a whole thing about it. I'll pull it up in a little bit. Let me get through this. Morgan, okay, yeah, it absolutely was what you said, yeah. All right, we're gonna upgrade you. Use a nerd. Yeah. Well, let's do this way. Hopefully we get through this. Well, that would have been a mistake. We'll do that one later. Yeah. We'll have to finish that later. And then, let's see, we want a blessing on this guy. We're going to put Molten Death Bell on him. Okay, and then Molten Death Bell. I wonder if I have any upgraded to 9 already. All right, equip, upgrade. They've been in videos before. They've been in streams before. Oh, you've seen Kat's videos with them, right? She's in videos with them all the time. Oh, they are? Okay. Yeah, they just got here. Speed, HP, speed, defense, HP. All right. I'm setting the accuracy at 320. Are they planning on this video? I don't know. Probably. I don't know what we're doing. I just know that I was scrambling to get everything done before they got here, and then Kat told me that um, that that her mom had to do some work, and as far as I know, Charlie's asleep, and so get this stuff done. So this is auto equip. What it put on there, auto equip wise. So we're at 213 speed, 341 accuracy. So I'm curious where. I mean, I added some stuff, but we've got a banner there. Well, actually, let's do this real quick. Just for. Well, I don't want to mess with this. But the way they view this auto equip stuff is just for storage. This will be a little bit faster. Well, it's not for practical use. It's just to save time. Like the only time that I think I would ever use it is in Cursed City, where I'm going into a node and I've got 3 or 4 fully built characters, and then the fifth is some epic or that I've not fully developed. Just go in, hit auto equip gear real quick, go into the battle. Maybe he dies and hits 1 extra hit or something. That's it. It's just for and then that gear is then in storage essentially. Like for example, this guy right here. I mean, let's see how far we are on the masteries. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend time thinking about this character's gear or accessories at all. I can't be bothered, right? All right. The Gov just casually speed trips. I didn't even notice. It's passive. Let's save that. What the hell? Oh, that's the cheesy one. That was the one that. Hang in there. Whoa. Oh, let's do that. Oh, get wrecked. Get wrecked. Oh, I could not get past round 1 on this. They were robbed from others? It will rob from other. What character did it take it from? I went and looked in my entire roster and I did not find any gear stolen or missing from anywhere. Oh, I did that wrong. I don't know these champions, so this is kind of fun. Okay, let's do it. Fine, 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 fine. Fine. Yeah, I'm just using it for. Oh, that's nice. What does this do? It's out leech, buck buffs, and leech everywhere. Cool. And then this, we'll put ability block. Let's do that right there. Oh, stun. Let's do it. Or get wrecked. Actually, this doesn't feel too bad. Let's get rid of the HP burn. All right. I think this actually worked. I'm very happy. Who is, let's knock you down. We don't want you doing any dumb turn meter things. Cool. Go over there. Slow as many of them as possible. Cleanse this. I didn't cleanse the one I wanted. Very nice. Okay, now you're gonna go first. Ability block you. Cool. This is actually going pretty well. Goodbye. Yay! Okay, we got through this node. The background build, feel like they could take it along or wrong? I don't know about that. I've never... Okay, what do we got here? Oh, so we have good... I have good characters for this. Yay. All right, Ezio, Michelangelo, you, and you. I can't... Sand Devil, we'll see how this goes. I don't even know if this is going to go well or not. We'll find out. Mobile G in chat. I don't know if we're going to... This is going to work. Maybe more, maybe we got to put Udex on here. I don't know if we can beat this. With this team comp. I don't think I have enough sustain here. I mean, well, wait, Donatello can solo this guy, right? Can I put Donatello in slot 1 and solo this? Because Donatello can solo Sand Devil, right? Or I can just put Pythian on 1, right? Are we, is this, are we losing enough max HP where this is not going to work? All right, so Pythian's going to revive, right? Come on, Michelangelo. Some of these matches are just a slog, man. All right, so let's go over... We're just going to let this in the background. I can't do it. Fusion. So something's going to be in the middle. Can't really skip. Can't really skip Summon Rush. Let's just see if this goes through. Destroyer, we can do it. Okay, so go into the Discord and then at me, and then I'll add you as a friend. Wow, maybe I'll be able to get through most of this Cursed City. I got through that one big roadblock. I mean, there's going to be other ones too. Yeah. It's going to be close. I don't know if I like this or not. Come on, heal us up. I feel like this one was easy. I don't remember why. Was it because of Lemonisi or something? I think, can you use Lemonisi this rotation? I remember it being like easier than most. It's like, oh, this is great. Ambrose runs over Scarab King, man. That used to be the most annoying boss. Now there's a lot of. Actually, there's a relic that pretty much does it. The Golden Elixir pretty much lets you use almost any champion. Any healing champion. Crocan? Yeah. No, no, no. But any champion with Golden Elixir, I put Wand of Submission on my Empress. But I'm serious. You could probably put almost any any champion that has any kind of sustain or healing, and maybe Brimstone on Golden Elixir, and you can beat the Scarab King. Because he hits a bunch of times, goes ping, 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 and then they just yo-yo around that 50% threshold, and he's not doing enough damage. And then you just let it sit there for 30 minutes and come back, and like 45 minutes later, and it'll be done. Almost got you, almost done. Almost. Yeah, Marius. I did Marius like. Is it the same person asking the question? Do you got Marius? Yeah, I have Marius. Okay. All right, I added you as a friend. Are you are you requesting the offer review? Yay! Look at that. All right. Let me add you as a friend. See, this is a situation where I don't know if I've got gear on him. Yeah, see, look at this. Perfect example of when to use this. All right. Perfect example of when to use it. Uh-oh. We're not gonna clear because of that? Who's killing me over there? Alright, let's play this manual. Okay. I have gear on every single champion. Gear on every single champion. We're not gonna find any blank spots. Now, I think I do. I mean, I may have one piece of glass, but as far as I know, I've got gear on every champion. Don't know if I have gear on this guy. Hold on, we'll look. Yeah, I do. I don't know what to tell you, man. I've never had to pull gear off of a character. And I've done it a dozen times already. Okay, that's every character. Yeah, that doesn't mean the pop-up box is correct. Could be their primary language is not English. It was translated, right? Let's go this way. I'm just, well, maybe it does what you say. I've just never seen it do that. Yeah, never seen it do that. Why wasn't I going after her? Here we go. I don't know that's the guy I need to kill, but he's getting killed. Oh, I hear my baby crying. I don't know why. What did you do to him? Get wrecked. Oh, let's just kill her because this guy's not gonna die and he's got all this stuff up. Here we go. Get wrecked. Oh, please don't die. All right, let's do this. We're gonna need that in the next round. That does double. He'll die. 273,000 damage. Get fucked. No, please don't kill. Does this heal? Ah, man, I need healing. Okay. Almost got through ya. Okay. That's garbage. Okay, we got through it. Oof. Why are we doing this again? I don't like this at all. Well, she can cleanse, so that's good. Goodbye. Back at you, right? Get fucked. Wow, Joan is actually good. That is so much. Oh my God, we just got so much merciless gear by going through this. So far, it seems worth it. All right. Well, this is going to be awful. No, let's try that. So does anybody, let's find out if Reddit knows about this thing, specifically about the auto equip thing. Predator wiping the team, yeah. Yeah, Predator's dumb. Okay. Where's the points? Oh my god, this node right here is so annoying. Okay. All right. All right, we're going to talk about the Masahiro Fragment Summon event. So, a lot of people refer to this as a fusion. It's not technically a fusion, so it doesn't apply to the fusion token system. So, there's three types of events that people generally just refer to as fusions. It's going to be a traditional fusion, a hybrid fusion, and then a fragment summon. The other two, outside of this one, you can swap out the characters for the tokens and even earn a token. So this is not that. I feel like a lot of people are completely exhausted on resources and they may not be going for this character, but this is somebody that I'm highly interested in. It's something for me I was exactly looking for inside of the Shadowkin faction, and I actually like this guy. He's pretty good. So it's going to be up to you. You're going to need probably about 12 sacred shards, let's say 1,000 gems and 20 million silver from the get-go to get through this event. Now, if you have not done so already, click the link in the description. You're going to start your journey off with Dolan, 3 epic support champions, and then use promo code WRATH inside of the first 24 hours. So if you've done it correctly, you have 2 legendaries as soon as you've picked out your starter champion. Most people pick Kale. Do it on a PC client. It's tricky otherwise if you've played the game before. So before we get into this, I want to talk about specifically this summon rush for 20 points not being skippable. And my plan, I'm just going to tell you my plan right out of the gate, is to do the summon rush right away, and then I'm going to skip the champion chase tournament. Now I'm going to switch sides to the other side of the screen. And the reason for this is it says 135 points, but that's just not really true. 20 of the points are from tournament leaderboards, which are not a real thing as far as I'm concerned. I'm not going to place first place or even second place or anything like that. Generally, there's snipers and a lot of these tournaments for me and in the middle of the night. So it really is 115. Maybe you can do it, go for it. But I've found there's always somebody that's going to spend more money and do it all crazy. But it's going to be 115. Now, being that it's 115 means I really can't skip the summon rush tomorrow. And summon rushes are generally a function of opening up sacred shards, and we'll have to see exactly how that plays out. I've seen numbers all over the place, but I'm expecting to be opening up quite a few sacred shards. Now, there is an event for tomorrow as far as opening shards. This is not of high interest to me. The way that I look shards in this game is they're just solely a currency for these type of events. It's like the price of admission is to get through the event is to use shards. And if there's a bonus thing like a double X, 2X, whether it's drop rates or 2 legendaries for 1, that's great. But even less so, I want to say these 15Xs are of less importance to me. They're a legendary pool, like the standard legendary pool has 250-ish characters, and then the void legendary pool is about 100. Well, this is just adding 15 extra copies. And so I know a lot of people have be set on getting, let's say, like Solinar, one of those characters that had a 15x or a 10x during a limited event. I mean, it's not going to happen unless you're opening ungodly amount of shards. And people will say, well, I opened up 200 or 300 shards, ancient shards or whatever. It's just not enough. I believe like the void, some of these void shard events that are 10x, you almost have to open 1,000 of them just to have like an even chance to hit EV. So I just want to say I'm never really excited about these 15x. Now, if I pull one of these, and I most certainly have, cool, bonus stuff. But the reason why I'm opening up these shards, whether it's ancient, primal sacreds, or probably going to be opening sacreds for this event, is to get through the event, because I want the character, I want to get the Bell Monk, and if I get a cool character out of it as a bonus, fine. Now, there's a tool that I want to refer to you. I've been using this tool quite a bit, and this is on RSL-X, RSL-X, and they have these great charts for everything, right? And you can toggle through the yellow, the green, meaning you're going to do it, and red, you're not going to do it. And you can see that I'm planning on doing every single event, and I'm going to skip the champion chase, and I'm going to be missing, and then I'm going to be 100 fusion fragments. Also, the other thing too, if you fall short on these, they typically will throw offers your way, and it can be pretty costly. But if you miss by a little bit, they typically will have offers for you. Also, I like doing it this way by not skipping the fragment summon, because if I miss something, I forget to run arena, whatever it is, or don't feel like doing the gear hunters, fine. Now let's talk about the gear hunters, which leads me to believe that there's going to be some sort of event. Which switch screens, sides of the screen. There's going to be some sort of gear hunter event. More often than not, they will run a total of 3 gear hunter events: one at the beginning, one at the middle, and then one at the end. Because there's none here in the middle, I'm guessing we're going to have some sort of an event there. That could be a Deck of Fate or a Hero's Path. We'll have to see. Or sometimes they there's a whole assortment of things that they could do there, but typically those events will be tied to some sort of gear hunter. So I'm fully expecting, some sort of a gear hunter event here in the middle. Now, a couple things. We got the Spider tournament right here, and the champion training tournament, and that's going to run alongside the gear hunter event. So I will be going crazy on the Spider tournament to maximize points for champion training. Gear hunters. Once the gear hunters once the Spider training tournament is in, then there's going to be Fire Night, and the Fire Night, to me, is not an opportunity to do champion training. In fact, Fire Night's the hardest dungeon as far as I'm concerned, and I use a speed lead with 4 turtles. I know a lot of people will do Makage with 4 turtles as a thing also, if you've got the turtles, but this is probably the hardest dungeon in the game for sure. But Gear Hunters will be ending. Now, when I start this Fire Night may not be right away. It may be later on, depending on what this mystery, if there is a mystery event. No word on that. But sometimes if it's tied to a gear hunter, a gear event in there, then we can double dip, because that's the whole idea. But this is pretty efficient right here. If you can use Spider, Spider is where I get most of my silver from. I can use 2 champions and 3 food, so I'm getting champion training, I'm getting the gear hunters event, so that to me is like a triple dip. And then also I will be getting silver, which I'm going to need once the gear enhancement event starts tomorrow. And then you can see that there's going to be a small overlap right here for the Fire Night tournament. Never mind, there's not an overlap, but we've got Ice Golem. And then Ice Golem, I'm probably going to try to wait until the last minute right there to take advantage of the Gear Hunter event. Let's get this out of the way. I don't know if I can move that out of the way. Let's go like that. And then right here, we've got the Dragon event. So it really depends on how this is in the middle. But I'm going to definitely be going Spider Tournament to the Fire Knight, and then the Ice Golem to the Dragon. And then here in the middle, there is a way of doing campaign farming for the champion training event, but that won't really line up with the Gear Hunter event. Like if you get through the Spider tournament quickly, then you can pivot over to a campaign farming. Campaign farming is going to be good for the champion training portion, but it's not really the most efficient way of doing the Gear Hunter event. Let me know how you're going to play this event out. If you haven't done so already, click the link in the description, and then you will be able to get Tholen, 3 Epic Support Champions, and Podrag. And my plan for this is to do the Summon Rush and skip the Champion Chase tournament at the end. That sounds like my plan. Okay, bye for now. Yeah, Spider Gear Hunters is the best. Yeah. Hello, GCasp. All right, we got through that. That took a long time. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I have a video scheduled for today that was going to go out. Return to studio. And I think I'm going to make that go out tomorrow. Yeah, let's change this till tomorrow. And then I will upload this, and then we'll do return to studio. And I don't think that video will do that well. Okay. Because, good video, I guess. Don't skip the Summon Rush. Okay, well, you know what I can do? Let's see how long it takes for, yeah, let's do that. All right, somebody asked me for a roster review. I think I have time to do that. Let me go see what my family is doing. Be right back. All right, we're going to talk about the Masahiro Fragment Summon event. So, a lot of people refer to this. So, I added you as a friend on Discord. I don't know if you're still here. Somebody asked me for a roster review, and I added you as a friend. All right, I'll say. Yeah, I sent you a friend request. I sent you a friend request. You gotta accept the friend request. I don't know why I'm so high up in the arena. Yeah, that is a real reason to not do it. Yeah, a lot of people are probably. There we go. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. I don't really want to do. I, I, I look at what my defense. I don't fall fast enough. No, I will do that. Hmm. You're my only hope, Predator. Come on, Predator. Do you think chicken wing? Get wrecked. Yeah, the resources are awful. Okay. Do I want to do? Yeah, we got to keep doing these. Okay. Yeah, it's. All right. I don't think he has a Polarium account set up yet. Probably never logged on a PC or anything other than his phone. Um, in the meantime, if somebody else wants a roster review, let me know. Because it's going to take a minute. I mean, we're getting to the area where I should start losing. Goodbye. Delete everybody. Watch him just delete half the team right here. Turtles. This is a coin flip right here. I don't know if I'll win this one. Wow. I get through one of them, but he won't die. Hmm. You're my only hope? Yeah, I didn't think I was going to get through that one. All right, Gasper. Send me a message on Discord, or go on Discord, my Discord server, and then at me on the Discord server, and then I will add you as a friend. Oh, they Solon Arbaic. Get out of here. All right, or yeah, that's dead. Hmm. Let's see if this is. All right, we're going to talk about the Oh, come on. All right, hold on. What happened? Did I already delete it? Oh, I did. Let's see here. That is over here. We're still waiting. I got 2 people. Okay, there we go. Casper, I added you as a friend. So you have to accept my friend request. Where's the raid server? Okay. I did a bunch of that. I think I'm done. Let's do Spider Silver. That looks good. That's great. That's great. 123. Save. Upload photo. Okay, Casper. Going in. Delete, like, yeah, like 17 accounts loaded in here. Let me remove some of these accounts. All right, I'm going in. All right, Casper. All right, so we're going to do a roster review. $58 million, holy shit. I doubt there's anything I can do for you. Yeah, I doubt I'm going to be able to do anything for you. Yeah. Oh, getting there. Ooh, I'm curious. Did you take time off from the game and Faction Wars is new? Holy no. Wow, you're able to get through Faction Wars without having to max that out. Wow. I'm just surprised that you haven't maxed out the Faction Wars. Looks like you hate Live Arena. Yeah. Free to play? Well, you've been playing for like 7 years. You hate Live Arena? Yeah, you hate Live Arena. Do you know about the 5 and 5? All right, I'm gonna send you a video link. I think it's this video.
One is sufficient. That's amazing. Just leave that alone. As well. So probably one of the best gear sets in the game. And I was like, wow, you're not playing Live Arena. So I'm going to give...
Yeah, this is the video I did for somebody else with the same issue. Yeah, but this explains how to sidestep it where it's not a pain. Yeah. You can get through your 5 wins in like 10 minutes while your Doom Tower is running in the background, and it's painless. And then you're going to be able to these points. It's actually pretty good. But that video talks about it. Yeah. Like I really don't think I'm gonna add any. I mean, see, because it's super easy to max this out, and then you'll probably finish Faction Wars if that's something you want to do. I'm guessing you're maxing out everything else. Let's see. Your alliance name is Balkan Trotters. Oh, you haven't done your Hydra yet. Okay. Um. Very nice. Okay, you're gonna help me a little bit. I cannot get my Joan to do shit. I gotta see what you're doing. I want to believe that you're free to play. Oh, you're doing Mercurial. You use her in Arena. Oof. Maybe you are free to play. You're skipping this fusion, I'm guessing. Yeah. You're skipping the fusion. All right, you're capped out on that for now. Yeah, I mean, you've got so many +1s. And you've got 3 Jones. You got her in a 9-piece protection. Well, he says he's free to play. Okay. Well, absolutely stunning account. Maybe the video will be helpful, maybe it won't, but it should. If you start doing the 5 and 5 thing in live arena, like intentionally losing 5 matches, and it should be painless. And if it is painful, then win 5, lose 10. And then eventually it becomes very, very, very simple by doing this simple sandbagging. Beautiful account. It's a lot of work, a lot of diligence. All right, let's go and take a look at Casper's. I recently made a video about that solution, so I don't know if it's too helpful to make it again about live arena. What's up? First pay to pay? What's up, babe? Going in, Casper. Get some garbage lunch, yes, please. I'll take whatever. You're welcome. Very nice. So you're active. All right, 140-day account. Let's see how you're doing. Beautiful. You'll get there. Let's see. We're just looking at the most important things. All right. Wow. 140-day account and one king Ultra Nightmare Clan boss. Congratulations. It's kind of a big deal. Yeah, you're starting to hoard. Arbiter missions. Okay, you're working on it. 200 classic battles. It is what it is. You'll have Arbiter in no time. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at your gear. There's one. Well, we can do peel ups. Let's see here. All right. Okay. You understand gear. Where my brain just farted. Oh. Don't skip Chimera. Yeah, don't skip Chimera, even if it feels awful. Spartan for hire. We know this guy. We know all these people. I know all of these people. Hello, Destroyer. How you doing? Casper? Hello. I feel like this makes me so happy. This makes me so happy. Let me tell you why this makes me so happy. This is a 140-day-old account that sitting comfortably in Gold 5, upgrading their skill tree correctly, on their way to get Arbiter, one King, Demon Lord, Clan Boss, saving resources to consider doing fusions when they make sense, not sitting on relics for no reason, equipping characters correctly. I love this. Molten Deathwell. Yeah, this is good. This is good. And then you just got to chip away at. So the next part of the game that's going to make your life a lot easier. Let's go over here. Let's look at your dungeons. Stage 6. Stage 8. Yeah. Ooh-wee. Fire Knight's going to be a bitch, but you got a while. This is what's going to launch your account forward. Let's see, do you have Godseeker or Donatello? You're working on Embrys. You haven't been playing the game long enough. All right, So this is about 5 to 6 months away, is going to be Empress. Just cannot skip Chimera. Yeah, well, I don't know if you're, I can give you, let's do this. Let's do this. I'll give you a printout of Hydra champions is what I'll do. Let's see, based off of your roster. This will load up your champions in your account. Those are the Hydra champions, and then here are the Chimera champions. Yeah. No, your account looks good. You got Bayek. Ignore the Wixel recommendations. Wixel's fine, but not until you get Titus. All right. What difficulty are you doing in Hydra? What's the difficulty you're tackling? No, your account's great. Yeah, what difficulty are you doing in Hydra? Brutal? I gotta let Cat use my computer here in a minute. What difficulty Hydra? I'm sorry. Okay. We'll look at hard then. Ooh. Ooh. Hmm. I got bad news for you, buddy. What this is telling me is you don't have the teams for it yet. Bad news. Boy, I haven't seen this in a minute. Bad news for you. Okay. And wow, and what difficulty Chimera? Yeah, you're just gonna have to play the game, and the game's gonna give you more characters over time. I don't think. Okay. Okay. All right. Your account looks good. I am gonna call it. Cat needs to use my computer to record her Bingo Blitz stuff. So I want to thank all of you for being here. If you are on Twitch, I will I'll raid some other raid Data Legends person. Let's see, who is it? Authentic Gaming TV. All right.
To a bot, but I like to see that there is more than one person that is that high, because if there was only one person, then that exploit all of a sudden becomes a very fucking real very quick. But the fact that Debs is up there, and then we got Leo Blaze, I think he's the leader of Leo Clan. W for a lot of people being and staying high, because if one person gets high, we're gonna need to see logs. Right now it's fine. Right now it's fine. But if one person starts pushing up too far ahead of everybody else,
We'll see you guys
we're gonna
tomorrow.
start to see logs. We do need to have a capped amount of fights, because it's not someone's fault if they want to do fights. If somebody wants to do live arena, it shouldn't be like, oh, you know, they shouldn't do it. They should do it, right? But we do want to see caps. Caps will be a nice way to kind of bring a level playing field to skill.